Hello, welcome to our afternoon yoga session. Let's start in a comfortable seat today. Anything that is comfortable for you, maybe crisscrossing your legs. If your hips or knees are a little bit tight, you can stretch your legs out in front of you. You can even sit up like on a pillow or a block if you have one handy. And then perhaps just bring your hands palm face down on your knees and let your eyes close. Let's take a moment and just roll the shoulders back and lean back a little bit in the sitting bones. Let's take a really big deep breath into your whole body. And exhaling, softening. Big deep inhale. And exhale. Just take one more big deep breath. And exhale, releasing. And let's bring your hands together at your heart center, pressing the palms together, rolling the shoulders back, lifting the heart to meet the thumbs. And just taking a moment to tune within again. And just listening to yourself. Maybe you need more quiet, maybe you need a little bit more movement. So just listening, what do you need today from your practice? And let's bring your chin to your chest, gazing at your fingers. Again, take a deep breath in, letting go. And just honoring you, your body, your breath, the time, the space you've created, everything you're going through, everything you don't have to go through. Just honor it all. Let's take another really big deep inhale, lifting your head up. Exhale out through the mouth and release the hands. You can keep the eyes open or closed. We're just going to start to turn your head to the right and then turn your head to the left. And turn your head to the right and turn your head to the left. One more time, head to the right and head to the left. And let's gently come to neutral. We'll bring your chin to your chest. Inhale, let's look up towards the sky. Chin to the chest. Inhale, looking up as much as that feels good. Exhale, chin to the chest. Inhale, looking up. And then bringing your head to neutral. Beautiful. Bring your hands next to you. Let's stretch your legs out if they're crisscrossed. And then we're going to crisscross the legs again, maybe going the opposite leg in front. So just notice if that feels different. And then from here, we're going to keep your right hand to the side. Let's reach your left arm overhead. And then we're going to gently start to curl your body in a little bit. Inhale, let's lift your chest up. Roll back a little bit further. We're going to do that 2 more times. So we're going to slowly round in towards the right. Inhale, lifting the chest up, rolling back. And one more time. Let's round in. Inhale, lifting the chest up. And then maybe let your left arm fall open to the left. Feel your chest lift up. Feel your shoulder blades stretch. Maybe looking towards your left thumb. 2 and 1. We're going to gently bring your left hand on your knee and your right hand on your knee. And just roll the shoulders back. Pause for a moment. Notice the difference between the right and left side. So honoring the space between. Just feel the sensations in the body. We'll get to the other side in just a moment. When you're ready, we'll inhale. Exhaling. Let's take your left hand to the side. Now we're going to inhale, reach your right arm up and overhead. You can bend the elbow a little bit. We're going to gently round that right arm in. Inhale, lifting your chest up. Exhale, rounding in. Inhale, lifting up. Once again, rounding in. Inhale, lifting up, and then let that right arm fall back. Feel your shoulder blades squeeze together. Feel your heart lift up, maybe looking at your right thumb. 3, 2, and 1. We're going to slowly bring your right hand onto your right knee, left hand onto the left knee. Roll the shoulders back. Pause again. Notice and feel the sensation. Notice the difference. 2, and 1. Now we're going to bring your hands behind you. Let's stretch your legs back out. And then from here, we're going to point your toes, bring your chin to your chest. Inhale, flex the feet and look up. Exhale, point the toes, chin to the chest. Inhale, flex the feet and look up. 3 more times. Exhaling and inhale. Exhale and inhaling. Last time. Exhale and inhale. Beautiful. We're going to bend your knees from here. Let's inhale, reach your arms up, and then you're going to slowly fold forward. Bring your chest towards your thighs, chin towards your chest, kind of rounding in. Imagine this as a seated child's pose. And as you're here, seeing if you can feel your shoulders drop away from your ears. And then perhaps start to send the breath into the back of the body. Just breathing and noticing. How does it feel? 2, and 1. We're going to inhale. We're going to slowly, slowly rise up. Now we're going to take your hands behind your back. And I call this trucker flap girl because I don't know what else to call it. It's sort of what it looks like. So you're going to keep your feet pressed down, roll the shoulders back, lift the chest up, look up. So big stretch to the front of the body. Let that feel so good. 2, and 1, and we're going to gently soften, kind of round through the back. We'll do that 2 more times. Inhale, roll the shoulders back, lift your chest up. And then exhale, rounding. 1 more time. Inhale, feel that stretch in your body. 2, and 1. We're going to slowly round. Let's crisscross your legs again, and we're going to walk your hands in front of you. So it doesn't matter which leg's in front. We're going to end up doing both here. Just stretching out your back a little bit, and also move your jaw around as you're here. Just noticing, and it's still the beginning of our session, so if your body's not moving like it normally would, but knowing we're still just warming up. 2, and 1. We're going to walk your hands back, and we'll crisscross your legs the other direction. And then 1 more time, we'll walk the hands forward. Beautiful. Bringing the chin to the chest. Honoring your body, noticing your breath. 3, 2, and 1. Let's slowly walk your hands back up. Now we're going to crisscross your legs and come to tabletop shape. And crisscross was just to help the transition. It was hard for me to do the other way. All right, so let's bring your shoulders over your wrist and see if you can get the eyes of the elbows to face one another. That's that inside crease. So they're not facing forward, they're facing one another. And then as you do that, broaden the shoulders, start to drop the belly or the chest down, draw the belly towards the spine. Maybe curl your toes under. Feel this big stance in your body, really steady. 2, and 1. Now what you're going to try to do here is lift your knees off the ground, and then we're going to bring your knees back down. Let's do that a few more times. So we'll inhale, lift the knees up just a little bit, and then knees back down. Feeling your core work. Inhale and exhale. 1 more time. Inhale and exhaling. Beautiful. We're going to release the toes. We'll sink your hips towards your heels, child shape. And then let's bring your hands, stacking one on top of the other, resting your forehead on the back of the hands. Just applying a little bit of pressure here. Softening all of the body. Breathing. 2, and 1. Now we're going to bring your hands back forward, coming back to tabletop. Let's extend your legs back and come lay all the way on your belly. Let's bring our elbows under our shoulders, our forearms parallel to one another to begin. Roll the shoulders back, pressing the belly down, or press the pelvis down and belly towards the spine. Maybe bring your feet a little bit wider, activating the feet in the ground as well, feeling the leg muscles engage. And then as you're here, let's bring your chin to your chest. Inhale, look up, feel the shoulders roll back, and then maybe take your bottom jaw over your top jaw. 2 and 1, we're going to gently soften. Bringing the palms of the hands together this time, like you're doing a prayer position, we're going to pull the elbows kind of energetically back towards your hips and feeling your chest lift. You might feel this a little bit different in the belly. You can press the pelvis down again, engage the leg muscles, maybe taking your eyeballs to the ceiling. 3, 2, and 1. We're going to slowly soften. Let's bring your elbows so they're out to the side, and we'll turn your head to the left. 2, and one more breath. And then let's come turn your head to the right. Few breaths here. And then we're going to gently come back to the center. We're going to bring the arms alongside the body, palms face up. Let's slowly start to just roll the shoulder blades together behind your back. Press the belly down. Lift the chest up. 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to gently lower your chest down. Inhale. Roll the shoulders back. Lift the chest up. 3, 2, and 1. You're going to come back down. One last time. Inhale. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now see if you can keep your chest lifted. You're going to bring your hands forward, and then we'll press back to tabletop. Inhale, let's lengthen and look up. Exhale, round through the spine, sinking your hips towards your heels, child shape. Press through the tops of the feet, knees will reach the arms high. We're going to bring your hands to your heart center. Let's step your right foot forward, and then you're going to lift your left leg up to meet it. Come all the way to standing. Let's make our way to the front of the mat. And as you're here at the front of the mat, spread your toes really wide, press through the feet, slight bend in your knees, roll the shoulders back, lift your heart up. Let your eyes close for a moment. Just imagining that you can start to pull some energy up from the ground through your feet, all the way up to the top of the head. And then let's exhale and release the arms and imagine the energy can kind of come out your fingertips. So let's inhale. Imagine that you're breathing energy up through the feet, all the way through the legs, the torso, up to the crown of the head. And from the crown of the head, exhale down the arms, out to the tips of the fingers. Let's do that one more time. Inhale. And exhale. Beautiful. And just shake out a little bit from here. All right, so we're going to take a giant step out wide to start. And let's inhale, reach your arms all the way up. We'll bring your hands back to your heart. We're going to take your arms out wide, and then you're going to lower your right hand down, reach your left arm overhead. Sweeping the arm along the horizon, inhale, lift up. We're going to lower the left hand down and right arm overhead, reaching and stretching. Sweeping the arm along the horizon, we're going to slowly lower down, and again, left arm over to the right, sweeping along the horizon, lowering down, other side. Reaching and stretching. We'll do one more time from side to side. Keep breathing, finding more energy and space in your body. Beautiful. Last one. And reaching and stretching. Beautiful. From here, let's take your thumbs forward. Fingers are going to go back. We're going to point your toes out to the side. Roll the shoulders back. We'll inhale, lengthen and lean back. And then exhale, let's slowly come fold forward. And as you fold forward, imagine maybe your elbows starting to squeeze together here. 2, And one. Now we're going to bend the knees, press through the feet. We'll inhale, rise all the way up. We'll lean back again. And one more time, we're going to fold forward. We're actually going to do this again. So that one more time is not true. Squeeze your elbows together. We're going to bend the knees, press through the feet. We'll inhale, lift up, leaning back. And then exhale, folding forward again. Beautiful. 2 and 1. You're going to bend the knees, press through the feet. Inhale, come up, scoop up, lean back. Beautiful. And we'll gently come all the way up to standing. Let's take your feet together at the front of the mat. Inhale, reaching the arms up high. Let's grab onto your elbows and then pull the arms back. 2 and 1. We're going to reach the arms high and then opposite arm in front, pulling back once again. 2 and 1. Inhale, lift up, reach up. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, let's look up halfway. Exhale, bringing the hands down, stepping the right foot back into a lunge. 2 and 1. Let's bring the hands flat. We'll step your feet back to meet. Downward dog. Inhale, let's come forward to plank. We'll drop down to the knees, hips to the heels for child shape. Beautiful. 2 and 1. Let's press to the tops of the feet. Knees reach the arms up. Hands are going to go onto the hips. Roll the shoulders back. Lean back. Inhale, reaching back up. Exhale, back to child shape. Inhale, let's bring your body forward to plank, lowering down to the belly. Releasing the feet. Bring the arms alongside the body, palms face up. Roll the shoulders back, lift the heart up. Exhale, let's slowly come back down. Bringing the hands towards the middle of the rib cage. Squeeze the elbows and shoulders together. Press down through the pelvis, the tops of the feet. Inhale, lift the chest up dog or cobra. Exhale, tabletop, plank pose, child's pose, or downward facing dog. What does your body need? 3 long, deep breaths. Stretching out, moving any way that you need to. Don't feel like you have to stay steady. You can bend the knees, you can wiggle, move any way you need to. 2 and 1. We'll gaze between the thumbs. We're going to step the right foot forward and the left foot to meet it. Fold forward. Inhale up halfway. Exhale, folding forward. Inhaling all the way to standing. Exhale, hands to the heart. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, we're going to come fold forward. Inhale up halfway. Exhale, hands down. Let's step your left foot back. And then right foot to meet it. Downward dog. 2 and 1. We're going to come to plank, dropping down to the knees, hips to the heels, child shape. So just feeling how the body's stretching out and opening as you continue to move. Press through the tops of the feet and knees. We'll reach the arms high. Bringing your hands to your hips, maybe thumbs forward, fingers back, leaning back a little bit more. Squeeze the elbows together. Inhale, reaching back up. Exhale, child shape. Inhaling, finding plank. Lower down to the belly. Beautiful. Let's roll the shoulders back, up dog or cobra. And then this time we're going to exhale, lower the chest down. Keep the chest down, but try to lift the legs up. 2 and 1. One more time, up dog or cobra. And then curl the toes under, tabletop, child's pose, downward dog or plank. What do you need? Keep breathing. 3. Move your body. 2 and 1. We're going to step the left foot forward and the right foot to meet it, folding forward. Inhale up halfway. Exhale, folding back in. Inhaling all the way to standing. Exhale, hands to the heart. So just pausing before we continue to move. Noticing how is the body feeling. Noticing your breath. Beautiful. 2 and 1. We're going to inhale, reach up. Exhale, let's come fold forward. Inhale up halfway. Exhale, hands down. We'll step your right foot back into a lunge. Beautiful. Now, taking a slight bend in the knee, let's press through the feet. We're going to bring your hands onto your hips. Straightening both legs for a moment. Feel your hips kind of square off. And then we're going to bend back into the knee, straightening your back leg as much as you can. Inhale, reach the arms up to the sky. Feel your rib cage kind of anchor back. Feel your core engage. Drop the shoulders down. 3, 2, and 1. We're going to exhale, lower the hands down. Let's turn. Actually, just keep your right hand under your shoulder. We'll lift your left arm to the sky and twist. 2, and 1. We're going to slowly come back down. We'll step the feet back, downward dog. Inhale, plank. Let's drop down to the knees again. Hips to the heels for child shape. Inhale, tops of the feet, knees, reach those arms high. Let's bring your hands on your thighs this time. Roll the shoulders back. Keep the body really steady. Feel the glutes engage. You're just going to lean back, feeling the quads stretch out. 2 and 1 will come up, reach up, and back to child shape. Inhale, let's bring your body to plank. Chaturanga maybe this time, up dog or cobra. Exhale, child's pose, tabletop, downward facing dog. Keep breathing. 2 and 1. We're going to step that right foot forward. Left foot to meet it. Let's fold forward. Inhale up halfway. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale all the way to standing. Exhale, hands to the heart. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, folding forward. Stepping the left foot back this time. Starting with a slight bend in the knee, we'll inhale, lift up. Hands onto the hips. Let's straighten both legs. Now bending into that front knee, trying to keep that back leg as straight as you can. Big stretch here. Maybe inhale, reach those arms high. And then feel your rib cage anchor, belly to the spine. Feel the shoulders drop away from the ears. 3, 2, and 1. We're going to bring your hands down. Left hand under the shoulder, right arm to the sky, twist. 3, 2, and 1. You're going to bring your hands down, feet back, downward dog. Inhaling, plank. Dropping down to the knees, child shape. Press through the tops of the feet and knees. Reach those arms high. Maybe bring the hands to the thighs again. Roll the shoulders back. Lean back, feeling the front of the body engage. 2, 1. We'll inhale, lift up. Exhale, child shape. Inhale, finding plank. Chaturanga, up dog or cobra, or any other back bend. Downward dog when you're ready. Inhaling and exhale. Inhale and exhale. One more deep breath. Inhale and exhale. Beautiful. Gazing between the thumbs, we're going to step the left foot forward and right foot to meet it, folding forward. Inhale up halfway. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale all the way back to standing. Exhale, hands to the heart. Pause. Notice. Breathe. Beautiful. 2 and 1. We're going to shake it out a little bit. All right. So from here, let's come take a wide step out on our mats once again. All right. We're going to reach your arms wide. We're going to turn the right toes out to the right. We'll bend into the knee. I need to slide that left foot back, opening up your hips here. Make sure your knee's not going in. We want that knee to go out towards the pinky toe. Imagine it's over the ankle though. Reach the arms up. Again, feel the rib cage anchor. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. 3, 2, 1. We're going to inhale, come up, feet parallel. Exhale, warrior B, left side, bending into the knee. So again, set yourself up, feel your knee go out towards your pinky toe. Make sure it's not going in at all. Roll the shoulders back, squeeze the rib cage in. Breathing, feeling the energy move through the body. 4, 3, gazing over the middle finger. 2, and 1. Let's reach up, feet parallel. We're going to bring your arms wide, wide-legged forward fold. So noticing, does it feel different when we were here from the beginning of the class? Just observe. 3, 2, and 1. Now you're going to walk your hands up, straightening the arms. We're going to walk our hands towards our right foot, turning your right toes forward. You might want to put the left foot in 45 degrees. That might feel good, but you can always point it out. So listen, what does your body need? We're going to bring the right hand onto the right leg somewhere. Slowly, slowly start to feel your left hip stack on your right hip, and then we're going to rotate and reach that left arm to the sky from here, looking at your thumb if you can. And then see if you can get the eye of the elbow to face the same direction as the heart center. Keep breathing. 3, 2, and 1. We're going to take a slight bend in the knee. We're going to inhale, come up, warrior B. Might need to readjust your feet a little bit. Inhale, we'll reach and lengthen back. Try to keep that right knee bent. And then we're going to bring your forearm on your thigh, sweeping that left arm overhead. Now you might need to bend your elbow a little bit, but maybe you want your arm straight. Press down your right forearm and your right thigh to rotate your chest more towards the sky. And just keep breathing. Find new sensations in your body. What can you explore today? What can you stretch through? What can you reach? 3, 2, and 1. You're going to reach your arm along the horizon, warrior B. Inhale, straighten the legs, feet parallel. Exhale, wide-legged forward fold again. Notice the difference between the right and left side. Keep breathing. 3, 2, and 1. We're going to look up about halfway. We're going to turn your left toes out, this time walking your hands towards that left foot. Readjust your right foot so you feel steady. Let's take your left hand on your left leg. Right hand's going to rotate to the wrist. Stacking that right hip on the left, reaching that right arm high. Feel the shoulders stack. Feel everything start to stack on top of each other. Looking at your thumb, breathing here. Again, finding new places, new energy in your body. Imagining, again, remember we were pulling that energy up from our feet earlier up to the crown of the head, letting it come out through the fingertips. What would that look like here? 2, and 1. We're going to bend into the knee, press through the feet, warrior B. Keeping the knee bent, we'll inhale, reach and lengthen back. Exhale, forearm on the thigh. We're going to sweep that right arm alongside and overhead, and then reach and stretch. Again, if you need your elbow, bend your elbow. Otherwise, keep stretching down, pressing that left forearm and the left thigh to help rotate the chest more towards the sky. Trying not to collapse anywhere. Again, finding new places in your body. Keep breathing, keep reaching, keep stretching. 3, 2, and 1. We're going to inhale, coming back up. Let's bring your feet parallel. Forward fold once again. Now, while you're in this forward fold, if you want, it might feel good to interlace your hands behind your back and roll the shoulders back. Shake your head and neck out. 3, 2, and 1. We're going to bend in the knees, press through the feet. Let's come all the way up. We're going to reach your arms wide. Now we're going to do a couple cross stretches from side to side. We'll do about 5 to each side. So you can do this with your legs straight. You can always bend your knees if that feels better. You're going to lower your right hand towards or left hand towards your right foot, reaching that right arm up, and then inhale up. And right hand, left foot, left arm side. Inhale up. Again, exhale and inhale. Exhaling and inhale. Exhale and inhale. Exhale. And it's fine if you're bending your knees as you're coming down. Like, take care of your body. Again. And up. I'm having a lot of pops and noises in my body. Just notice what's going on in yours. Beautiful. Again. And then we'll do one last set. And so one more time to the right. And then to the left. And we're going to come back up. Let's jump your feet together, hands to your heart. Pause here. Breathe. How does your body feel? 2 and 1. We're going to shake out a little bit. Let's move into a tree pose for balance today. So bringing your hands onto your hips, bring your feet to about hip distance apart. You feel steady. And then let's bring your foot, making a little kickstand, maybe gaze to where the wall and the ceiling meet. Perhaps you want to lift your foot up a little bit higher. Or maybe you want to go above your knee, so you're on the inside of the thigh. Hands at the hips, hands to the heart, arms to the sky or out wide. And breathing. And then maybe again, imagine you can breathe through your feet all the way to the crown of the head and then out through the fingertips. Just noticing, what would that look like in this shape? What does that feel like? 3, 2, and 1. We'll lower down, shake out. Beautiful. Whee! Let it go. All right, other side. When you're ready, ground down, bring your foot, make a little kickstand up towards that inner calf, maybe up towards your inner thigh. Again, hands to the hips, the heart, maybe out wide to the side. What does your body need today? And just keep breathing. And again, imagining you're breathing from your feet up to the crown of the head, out through the fingertips. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We'll slowly release and shake it out. Beautiful. All right, let's come back to the front of the mat. We're going to do one last little thing standing here, and we'll start to make our way down to the ground. So let's inhale, reach the arms up. Now we're going to exhale, bend your knees, bring your hips back as low as you can. Maybe try to touch your elbows and knees. We'll inhale, reach back up. We're going to do that 2 more times. So exhale and inhaling. Exhale and inhale. Exhale, we're going to come fold forward and just let your body hang heavy here. Again, if it's better that your legs are bent for your hamstrings, please listen to that. 3, 2, and 1. We're going to come step your feet back to a plank and lower all the way down to the belly. Beautiful. Let's take a moment. We're going to stack your hands. We'll start by turning your head to the right. Pausing. Just noticing, did your breath rate change? Maybe do you feel your heart beating? You feel any pulsing or any other sensations in your body, tingling, vibrating, opening, softening? And now let's turn the head the other way. Just slowing down for a few moments. 3, 2, and 1. Coming back to neutral. We're going to slide the elbows under the shoulders. Now, from here, let's take your left forearm parallel to the front of the mat You're going to bend your right leg and see if you can reach your right hand for your right foot or leg somewhere. And just trying to pull the leg or the heel towards the glute, and then maybe pressing the thigh or the pelvis into the ground, feeling a little bit of a stretch in the quad. 2, and 1. Now you're going to soften that hold a little bit. We're going to extend your left arm out in front of you and then slowly roll over to your left. You might need to bring your left foot to the right a little bit to find more balance, and then maybe kick your right leg away from your hip. So feeling again that quad stretch, a little bit of a back bend here. 3, 2, and 1. And we're going to gently roll over and come back onto the belly. Stacking your hands, just pause for a moment. Feel the difference again between the right and left side of the body. Noticing and breathing. So let's try that on the other side. So we're going to inhale, lift up a little bit, right forearm in the front of the mat, parallel. We're going to bend your left leg. See if you can reach your hand for your foot. And again, try to pull the heel towards your glute as much as you can. Press the quad and the pelvis into the ground. Feeling the stretch. And again, just noticing, even if you're not touching your foot, not a big deal. Just grab on and imagine that you're doing all of these things. 2, and 1. Now we're going to extend your right arm, and then you're going to slowly roll over to the right side. You might need to kick that right foot to the left a little bit, and then perhaps kicking that left foot into the left hand, again, feeling a little bit deeper stretch. You can lift the legs apart. Keep breathing here. 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're going to gently lower and come back onto the belly. Beautiful. Let's inhale, hands under the shoulders. We'll lift for up dog. Exhale, child's pose. So we've been here a few times throughout our practice today. Notice, how does this feel now? 3, 2, and 1. And then let's slowly start to walk the hands up. We're going to curl the toes under. Now, it really depends on how adventuresome you're feeling. I don't know what's going to happen if I try to do this, but let's play. So we're going to lift the heels up and then maybe hop and find a seat. Trying to stay low. I wasn't sure if I was going to hop through. All right, so from here, let's gently roll the shoulders back, lift the chest up. You're going to point your toes. We're going to just try a few of these on each side. Again, little bit of core work, very subtle. We'll inhale, lift your right leg up and down, and left leg up and down. Right leg and lower, left leg and lower. One more time. Right leg and left leg. Beautiful. Let's grab your right foot this time. We're going to open up your hip. I'm just going to turn to the side so you can see me. You can keep your body straight. We're going to bring your right foot towards that left inner thigh, reaching the arms up, rotating the torso towards the left leg as you fold forward. Keep breathing. How is your body feeling today? What are you experiencing? What are you noticing? 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're going to walk the hands up. We're going to bend that left leg. You're going to bring your right hand behind your hip. You can stay right here and kind of bring your chest to the side, or depending on how much energy you have, you're going to press and lift your hips up, taking a side stretch. 2, and 1, and we're going to come back down. I'm going to rotate to do this on the other side. So we're going to stretch your right leg out. We'll grab hold of that left foot, opening up your hip a little bit. And then we're going to take our left foot in towards the right thigh. Inhale, reaching your arms up, rotating towards that straight leg as you fold forward. And again, it's fine if you bend your knee a little bit. Keep breathing. My knee's giving me a little bit of energy or messaging, so I'm going to put a block under my knee. Just keep breathing. Always make sure you're taking care and supporting your body as you need to. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're going to walk the hands back up. Let's gently bring your left hand behind your hip. We're going to bend your right knee this time. And again, if you choose, you're going to inhale, lift those hips up. Just bringing your chest to the side, 2 and 1, and we're going to slowly come back down. Fantastic. Let's just take a seated forward fold here. So you can keep your legs bent or straight as you start to fold forward. Just listening, what does your body need? And breathing into the back of the body. And just as you're taking this time here to soften, just saying thank you to your body for moving with you today. It's such a gift. 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're going to inhale. We're going to slowly start to come up. So we are, from here, going to stretch let's stretch your left leg out in front of you, right foot over that left knee. We're going to wrap your left arm around your right knee as you turn and twist. If you can, take your right hand behind your back, maybe try to grab on to the pant leg or your hip crease, maybe your t-shirt. I'm not grabbing onto anything today. I'm trying. 3, 2, and 1. We're going to slowly unwind. We'll stretch the leg forward, and let's do the other side. Twisting and turning and breathing. And again, if you want, you can bring your left hand behind your back, grabbing on to your pant leg or your hip crease. Keep breathing. 3, 2, and 1. And we'll slowly, slowly unwind. Let's bring the soles of the feet together, knees apart, grabbing onto the ankles, roll the shoulders back, lift the heart up. Maybe bringing your head so it's right over your spine. You can stay here. This might feel really good, creating some tension as you stay lifted. If your body prefers to fold forward, letting yourself fold forward. But listening, what does your body need here? And whatever it is, it's perfect. But don't judge it, just notice, what does it need? And keep breathing. Keep softening, letting go. 3, 2, and 1. And then we're going to slowly, slowly, if you're folded forward, we're going to inhale and make our way back up to a seat. Let's gently bring your hands, as you're ready, outside of the knees, and we're going to come make our way onto our back. And as you slowly, slowly make your way onto your back, let's give your knees a little squeeze into your chest, rocking a bit from side to side. And we're going to lift your legs up to the sky. And just a few times from side to side, we'll lower your right leg down. Inhale back up. Left leg down. Inhaling up. Right leg and up. Left leg and up. Right leg and up. Left leg and up. Now, right leg's going to stay down. We're going to reach towards that left foot, maybe reaching both hands. And then lowering the hands down. Let's switch legs. Inhale, reach towards that right foot. And then slowly lifting back up. We'll reach towards both feet. And then hands overhead, legs down. Hold here. 3, 2, 1. And come all the way on the ground. Beautiful. Let's bring your arms alongside your body, bending your knees. Rolling the shoulders back, tilting the tailbone towards the knees. Let's lift your hips up. Roll the shoulders back. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhaling. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. Lower down as you're ready. Just pause for a moment. Let's try that again. Roll the shoulders back. Tilt the tailbone towards the knees, drawing your belly towards your spine. Lifting your hips up, reaching up. Roll the shoulders back. Beautiful. Keep pressing through the feet. Lifting those hips a little bit higher. Maybe reaching your hands for your heels. Just see what happens. Maybe you're going to interlace your hands behind your back. So find something in your body. 3 more big, deep breaths. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth, soften. 2 and 1, and slowly, slowly letting the body soften. Beautiful. Breathe. Let's do that one more time as you're ready. And if there's another variation your body wants you to take, please take that. Otherwise, pressing through the feet again, tilting the tailbone towards the knees. I'm actually going to slide my hands underneath my hips, support myself on my elbows and upper arms. But what do you want? Breathing here. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're going to slowly lower all the way down. Beautiful. Beautiful work. Let's bring the soles of your feet together, knees apart. Right hand on your belly, left hand on your heart. And just pause. How's your body feeling? Listening, softening. Is there anything you need to move to be a little bit more comfortable? Beautiful. Now, feel free to stay right here. If you want to take a twist with me here, we're going to bring the knees up. We're going to reach your arms wide to the side. We'll turn your head to the left and drop your knees to the right. You can let your body be staggered. You can adjust it to let it feel better for you. Just softening. 3, 2, and 1. We're going to bring your head up and your knees up, dropping the knees to the left and head to the right. Again, just slowing down a little bit, noticing and breathing, honoring all of the things that we've done today in our practice. We've moved so much around. 2, and 1. We're going to bring your head up and your knees back up. From here, let's take your right foot over your left thigh. We're going to squeeze your knees in, squeeze that hip a little bit, and then we're going to bring the foot down. Grab hold of the inside of the right foot, coming to a half happy baby. You can stay here, maybe try to stretch the leg out as much as that feels good for your hamstring. We'll gently release. Do that on the other side. So left foot over the right thigh, squeezing in, and then bringing the foot down. We're going to grab hold of the inside of the left foot, half happy baby, maybe straightening the leg. 2, and 1. We're going to slowly lower your foot back down. Beautiful. Let's lift both legs to the sky for a moment. You can stay here. If you want a shoulder stand, do shoulder stand. Maybe you're going to just slide your hands underneath your sacrum and just lifting the legs to the sky. If you prefer to do plow pose, feet all the way overhead, that's fine too. Just make sure you're not collapsing in the neck at all. And just breathing here. 5, 4, 3, feel the energy drain down. 2, and 1. Now, if you want to bring your legs down, coming to plow pose again, maybe you want to stay lifted for a few more moments. Perhaps you're like, oh, it feels really good for me to stay up, stay up. Or you can always bring your legs up the wall or on your bed or sofa or chair, whatever you have nearby. But if you are ready to come down, just letting your legs slowly come down to the ground, we're going to do one more thing, but be ready for Shavasana shortly. So we'll stretch your legs out. What we'll first do is let's just gently prop up onto the elbows and let your head and neck fall back. Feel your throat open up. Let's inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. Again. One more time. Beautiful. We're going to come down. And what I'd like for you to do is you're going to take your first two fingers of the right and left hand, and you're going to place, it doesn't matter which goes in front, which goes in back, whatever feels better, but we're going to place two fingers right at the forehead and then the other hand at the back base of the neck. And I want you just to see if you can let your elbows relax here. And just as you start to press through these points of your head, so the skull, so kind of right where the skull and the neck meet and at the center of the forehead. And just imagine for a moment while you're here, you're kind of drawing a line between these two places. Just breathing. See if you can imagine there's a line as you breathe, or maybe you feel a tingling or pulsing or some sort of energy or sensation. Just notice. You can continue to keep your hands here or just allow your arms to fall to the side. And just taking a moment to perhaps imagining that you can still breathe through that spot. And notice, what do you feel? Maybe it's nothing. Maybe it's something. Maybe it's something that feels good. Maybe it doesn't. If it doesn't feel good, why are you still doing it? And then you can just slowly, that focus feels good for you. Stay there. Otherwise, just let your whole body relax. And imagining, like we did a little bit earlier, breathing from the soles of the feet, through the legs, through the torso, up to the crown of the head. And then exhale from the crown of the head, down the arms, and out through your fingertips. Inhaling and exhaling. Now, as you breathe this, just notice, what does it look like? Does it cross anywhere? It can. Just notice. Maybe it doesn't. Just feeling this flow of energy and experience in your body. And as you do that, can you also invite all the places you're breathing into and through to soften? Just noticing and breathing. So there is a verse in a yoga text called Shankara. It's about the meaning of Buddha. So the master said, "What is light for you?" "For me, sun is the light." This is the answer, the seeker. "Sun is the light in the day, and at night the lamp is the light." The master said, "Let that be so. The way to see the sun and lamp. What is the light? Tell that to me." The seeker says, "The eyes." The master says, "When you close your eyes, what is the light?" The seeker says, "The intellect." The master says, "What is the light for you to perceive the intellect?" The seeker says, "For me, it is the self or aware consciousness." The master said, "Thus you are the ultimate light, the self, luminous self." And the seeker said, "Yes, that is right." So this teaching is about the discovery of our true nature. And the word Buddha means to awaken or awareness of the true self. And when we connect with our true self, our problems, our miseries, when we are distracted, they don't matter as much. And we discover that peace and happiness are our essential nature that is hidden deep within the nature of the body, the senses, and the mind. We don't reject our senses, body, and the mind, but we discover that there is another way of living from moment to moment. And the living leads right to perception. So when we start to connect with our perception, what are we truly seeing? This is the path of peace, love, and happiness leading our life. And that is our true light. So just taking a moment and maybe feeling that light within you. And so those little places that we were pressing on in the forehead and kind of at the base of the head, that starts to help connect with the pineal gland. And it's also thought to be this place of light within us. The neuroscientists are studying that. So it's always kind of interesting to see how all of these things work together. And really, it's all about finding our true self, that true in nature, the Buddha, for lack of a better term, within us, our inner awareness, our true nature. So just connecting with your inner light, your peace, your love, your happiness, your wisdom, your true essence, your essential nature. And whenever you start to feel ready, maybe starting to deepen your breath. Maybe start to wiggle and move a little bit. And if it feels good to stay resting, please continue to do that. And if you choose, you can maybe squeeze your knees towards your chest or roll over to your right or left side. Make your way back up to a seated shape. And then slowly coming up and bringing your hands to your heart. And thank you all so much for allowing me to guide you today. I hope you have a beautiful rest of the day and week. And when we meet again, namaste. Thank you.